Hi, welcome to the GenX Glam Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm your host, Mom in her basement, doing a little bit of glam, doing a little bit of gab, and sometimes I do giveaways. I'm mailing out some giveaways. I mailed one out yesterday to Barb W. That's on the way, and I've got a couple more going out to Discord winners, Cadence and Stace, and we heard from Megan. Megan is one of the recent winners. She won this epic NARS bundle. I'm going to use one of the products from that today because I happen to have the blush, and she really liked it. She thanked us through the comments. So Megan, I'm so glad that that made it to you. And there's a current giveaway going on that I will link, and that thing's going to ride for a while. It's going to ride till like, I don't know, another week and a half. Well, no, I'm going to draw it on April 27th, the Sunday after Easter. And if you're interested and seeing what was in that giveaway, what's in the current giveaway, watch the video that I'm linking in this video description and like fast forward to the last, I don't know, 8 minutes of that video, and I unbox it and you can see exactly what it is you're entering for. This is not a giveaway video, but if you go watch that video, make a comment in it, be subscribed to the channel, and have a USA or Canada mailing address, you'll be entered. So good luck to everyone. All right, what am I doing? Like, you caught me halfway into skincare. It was not a wash and dry the hair day. I'm trying to bring my hair back from life. I'm trying anyway. I used my Amika, I don't think it's over there, my Amika stay-in hair conditioner today. Done a little bit of flat ironing. I'm just pulling it back so I can get it out of the way. Patting in my new serum. This is from the Abeille Royale, the double renew and repair advanced serum. It's really nice. This side has like, feels like a little bit kind of like on the oily side, and this is definitely on the creamy side, but when you mix the two of them together, it feels so amazing. It's some consistency between, it's not watery, but it's not thick. I really like that consistency that comes through in that serum. All right, we need you a little, we're gonna stick with the Abeille Royale. I decided I'm sticking with it. Gonna do a little bit of under eye cream. Gonna do a little bit of face cream. Again, all from the Abeille Royale line. This is the under eye cream. And then I'm going to get into using something new from the drugstore, but man, I got ripped off. It's another one of those wand blushes, okay? I don't know why I have not learned my lesson. As much as I am a fan of Charlotte Tilbury, I'm not even a fan of her wand blushes. Why did I buy it? It was because it's from Milani, and I was like, well, maybe it'll be different. And it has a really cool name. It's called the Milani Cheek Kiss. It's a liquid blush glow. I paid, okay, so here in Canada, the original price was $24.99 Canadian for this little thing. And then she's like, oh, well, it's on sale for $19.99. And I was like, fine. I had some coupons wandering around in my wallet from from buying the Springle raffle tickets. You pay $10, you get a $5 coupon, you get your goodie bag, and you get your name in the drawing. Sounds good to me. And ultimately, you know what, I keep throwing it out there, you know, when I buy these Springle raffle tickets at Shoppers Mart, I say, oh, all the proceeds go to help support women's charities here in Canada, to improve women's health in Canada. There's a number, 380 charities this organization is sort of a part of. So it's like, it's a massive reach. It's a massive network. So I'm very excited to buy these tickets, not only because of all the goodies that I mentioned, but because it's such a great cause. Anyway, so I was like, whatever, you know, keep going, ring it up. I'll try it. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe this is the one I'm going to like. Here's what it looks like. I look it up on Amazon. It's like $9.97. I got so ripped off. The reviews on Amazon are decent. It says it's buildable. Like in the product description, it keeps saying buildable. So it's marketed as buildable, which leads me to believe that it doesn't stand alone. And there were a few comments that said, oh, like basically no staying power, like wears off really quickly. All right, let's go in with this day cream from Abeille Royale just a little bit, and go from there. Before I came on the screen, I had been marinating in some of my Abeille Royale. I started with this lotion fortifying sort of royal jelly essence-esque product. Put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of my Youth Water Oil drops. Still trying to get through this sample, although I should bring this with me on my trip because I'll definitely get through it if I bring it with me on my trip. Just a tiny bit of the Youth Water Face Oil after that essence lotion, just to sort of get ready to drink up all of the serum and creams that are going on now. For a base, I pulled out my Estée Lauder Futurist Tint Serum. This is great. It's very forgiving. I've reviewed this before, meaning forgiving in the sense that you could kind of go a shade up or down in your selection and you'll probably be okay. It's been a little while since I've used it, so I'm like, let's rotate it in. The brows are still browing. I got them laminated and tinted and threaded over the weekend. I have not combed them at all today. We're totally past the 48-hour mark of being careful in the shower, but I was still really careful today. Yeah, you can definitely, so the idea is I should just be able to shape them however I want, and they'll stay, and they'll just stay that way in that shape because that's what the lamination process is meant to do. I go to a place that's like, I don't know, I tried a couple of different places out in town, and this place to me that I found, I kind of keep going back to. All the prices are the same. It's just I feel like they've done the best job out of the 3 that I've sampled, so I kind of keep going back to them. It was, what was it? In Canadian, it was $118 to have the whole kit and caboodle done. It was a bundle, which I don't think is that bad. You know, I don't do it every 6 weeks. If I did do it every 6 weeks, I think that would add up. I probably do it probably 4 times a year. I'll go and do the whole thing. Now, just to get my eyebrows threaded, I can get that done for $20, under $20. At this place that I know of. I know a gal. She's just got one of these pop-up stands in one of the strip malls out in town, and she's got her own little kiosk, and she's fantastic. I met her when I was going to beauty school, actually, because her little pop-up shop was right outside the beauty school academy, and I was like, nice, it's $20. $20. All right, I'm gonna go in. Let's just go in now with the Futurist. I wasn't planning on doing too much of a basey base today, but let's give this a fair shake. Let's give it something to stick to. The lips are feeling a little like they need something. They need something, but I'm just, all right, I was like, I could wait. I could wait until I'm done with this base. Let's use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Lip Elixir Oil. I want to keep using. There, I just needed something. I do want to keep using my e.l.f., the new melting lip balm. Somewhere I pulled out the Black Sorbet because I thought it might match the best with this Milani. I also pulled out my Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint because it's supposed to be a lip and a cheeky product, and I thought that if this thing keeps getting reviews all over the place, that it's buildable, like you can build with it, then I better have something ready to build. And now I can't find my e.l.f., but let's move on. I have been watching other people do videos on these e.l.f. melting balms, and they don't look the same as they look on me. I don't know. I don't have lip filler. I think if you have lip filler, these look even better. But I can tell you without lip filler that these just feel very moisturizing. The pigment isn't totally lasting you all day. You got to reapply it, but that's okay because there's a lot of good ingredients in there that are excellent, excellent, excellent for your lips. Very nourishing, very hydrating. So, you know, it's not a loss that you have to reapply it all day. All right, I just did a few streaks. This has a really nice shade range. It's got a little bit of SPF in it. It's got some very nice skin-loving ingredients. It's a serum tint. I use it in the shade 3N1. I'm going to go ahead, and I do have a brush, but I'm just going to go ahead and see how much I can just pat in with my hands. I'm a big patter inner. Wow, we're building a base, my friends. We are building a base. Look at that. Look at that. All right, and I didn't even use that much. We just need to blend it out, that's all. I've got my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood complexion brush. Does she call it Hollywood? You would think I would look that up by now, but this is her complexion brush. I love it. It is in Crimson Rose and double-ended. Really gets the job done. Cleans up very well. I don't usually spend a lot of money at all on brushes. I tend to get my brushes in bundles, or, you know, e.l.f. has some great brushes out there that I've collected, you know, just buying them one-offs. But I do like to look for bundles, especially from P. Louise. I've got a lot of great P. Louise brushes, and most of those I've gotten in bundles. All right, there we go. We're getting a little bit more blendy blend, and I think I'm going to go in with my tiny little beauty blender and try to pick some of this up. I also wanted to do a tiny bit of color correcting, so we'll do that, even though I should have done that before I went in with that base. Let's just see what we can do. Let's just pick it up where I should have started it off, right? Let's go in with the NARS pot concealer here in the shade Vanilla. Just did a repurchase. I did do one last. It's not like I got a lot during the Sephora haul. During the Sephora sale, I got a lippy kit. I got this, and I got the Makeup Forever. I've been watching this thing forever. I got the face palette, so it's got your bases down here and your blushes up there. And I have been had my eye on that thing for, I don't know, close to a year. Never going to get it on sale directly from the brand, which is where I like to say, buy your stuff directly online, you know, from the website of your favorite brand, so you can build reward points, maybe get a gift with purchase. But I don't think that ever was going to go on sale. So 20% was the best deal for me to restock my NARS, to try the Makeup Forever. And the Sephora faves too. Like, you know, if you want to try a Sephora faves, in my opinion, and when I buy them, is when Sephora has that spring or fall sale, because those rarely go on sale. And the ones that do go on sale were the busts, the ones that nobody else wanted to buy. Usually if the Sephora faves hits the jackpot and they find a combination, and it, you know, word of mouth gets going out there, and the gurus got promoting it on their channels, those things sell out. So it's, if you want a Sephora faves and you want to get a deal on it, the best time to do it is in the fall and winter sale. And in the fall, they usually do start to put those out because they know that the holidays are coming. All right, how did I do? I feel like it needs something. I feel like maybe this side has gotten a little bit more than that side. I'm not exactly sure how I did on the blend. Let's go in with let's warm it up. Let's use my LYS creamy bronzer stick, because I haven't used that in a while and I really do like it. Gets a nice little warm up. We're going for the sun-kissed look today, which is fine. I'm really excited to try the Milani wand. But you know what I noticed? Normally these wands, they you spin them here at the base and it deactivates them, like it doesn't move. So if you squeeze it, nothing will come out. This one doesn't have that feature. So if I get too, you know, squeeze happy, I don't know how else to say it, that stuff's it's gonna be really messy. And when I did read on Amazon, there were some reviews about it being sort of messy. So we're really gonna see. Wow, what did I just do to myself? What's going on? Doesn't it look like I have got out of like a tanner bed or something? And I don't know, I'm just all over the place. This is not a good blend today, but we're just gonna keep trying to save it. We're just gonna keep trying to save it. If worst comes to worst, I think I need a bigger beauty blender. If worst comes to worst, I'll wash my face, I'll redo my skincare, and I'll do a tiny bit of color correcting, and I'll get out the door, and you'll never see this video. Sometimes that's what happens. Like, right, I don't edit. I just can't. I wish, if I was retired and I was trying to do this, hang out with everybody, you know, and do my thing, share my glam journey, my midlife makeup crisis, I would have so much more time, and I think I could crush the editing thing. I just don't have time working full time and taking care of my teenage kiddos and house managing and everything else. I just love hanging out here, pressing the record button, come what may, because you see the rawness of it, right? This is like, there aren't any filters down here. There's no editing, and it's just me and whoever's out there paying attention, encouraging me. So much positive reinforcement. I really appreciate it. I truly, truly do. All right, we might not, I think I was going to say we might not. No, we might have. I think we might have blended this thing out enough between the tint, between the little bit of LYS creamy bronzer. I think the base is basing. And we're going in for it. You know what I've been seeing out there? Like, I'm totally switching gears. We were talking about the release of this new beauty brand, POV Beauty, and it's a skincare / makeup prep, and it comes with like, you can get the whole bundle, but there's like a lippy, a lip oil, there's a toner, a milky toner, there's a primer, a sticky primer. There is a serum, and there is a face moisturizer. But I've heard that this stuff is not shipping. Did anybody out there, not that my community is all that big, but did anybody in my community happen to buy this stuff and actually receive it? I was unable to buy it because I didn't sign up in advance for a passcode. I think you had to sign up in advance to get a password to enter the website of this brand. Again, we're talking about POV Beauty. To enter the website of this brand in order to shop on the day of the launch. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and use the sponge, and I will do the dots. Why not? So I didn't do that. So on the day of the launch, because I didn't have a password, I wasn't able to shop. If you ask me, that's a little bit like non-inclusive. If I was gonna drop a brand, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I mean, e.l.f. doesn't do that. They don't close their website down and to people and say, oh, if you don't have if you don't know the password, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or whatever the heck it is, you can't come in. We don't want your money. That was just really weird to me. It was really weird. And then by the time the website was open and you didn't need a password anymore, everything was sold out. And now, unless you got a PR package, people online are saying, because I was like, let's review this thing. Let's take a look. Can't buy it. People are saying that they ordered it whenever it launched a while ago, last month, and stuff's not shipping. It's just not shipping. So I just wonder if anybody here around the GenX Glam and Gab community ordered anything, and did you get it, and what do you think of it? I would have liked to have gotten on there because you know me, I would have bought some for the community. I would have at least, probably bought one of the, what I was interested in trying was the serum and the Whip It face cream. Those were the two things that I was interested in trying from that brand. All right, how did I do? It's a flush. It is glowy, but I do agree you do. Oh, by the way, hello. My shade that I bought is called Pink Kava. It looked like a dusty rose shade to me. I'm going in with a little bit more because it is buildable. This is not something that's super highly pigmented that you need to worry about, overdoing, but I still wanted to go in pretty conservatively from the top, just in case. You never know. Wow, I have like a real sun-kissed glow going on. I need some powder though. I'm looking a little shiny. Let's go in with a little bit of the Maybelline Knee-High Teddy Tint and see, this has a little bit more pigment to it. So let's see if we can do a little bit of building. Maybe use this end of the Charlotte Tilbury brush because I don't want to pick too much of that up with my beauty blender. I just want to try to complement that Milani flush, get it going. All right, not so bad. Could be better, but I think I'll upload. What do you think? Do you think I'm looking kind of, nothing's pilling. I always like to make sure I tell you guys that, the tint, the serum tint from Estée Lauder, the Futurist, was definitely compatible with all of the Abeille Royale skincare that I put down. I think it's all right. This is what I was going to use for my powder today from NARS. This was in the bundle that Megan won. It's in the shade Gina. I only have blush from NARS in the shade in their quintessential like pink shade of Orgasm. So let's go in with the Gina shade. And it's kind of like I would say it's not a coral, but it's a unique shade. I think it would just, I thought that this would look really great in the summer. I thought that this would be a really nice light touch to that sun-kissed look. And it's, you know, it's actually not blending out. It's complementing. I feel like it's complementing what I did with the Futurist skin tint and what I did with those blushes. Get a little bit on the lids. I need a little something more on the lids. Oh, here's the top. I was like, where's the top for the new Milani? But man, you have to be so careful because I can't figure out, and the more I mess with it, the more I just pull this up off, and I don't want to do that. But it's like, I can't figure out, and just normally you spin it from the very base, and you know, lefty loosey, righty tighty, it usually locks it right in, but not with this one, so I have to be careful. And I completely overpaid for that. So lesson learned, chill on the impulse buying, right? When I'm at Shoppers, definitely need to pull out the phone and Google it before I go ahead and pull the trigger. $24.99 Canadian, full price, not on sale. That's ridiculous. This thing is not worth $25 in Canadian. No way. No way, Jose. All right. I can't find my new e.l.f. I just had it. Why am I always doing this? Let's go in with the Teddy Tint. Why not? I do love the new e.l.f. though melting balms. I truly do. They're from the Glow Reviver line, Glow Reviver lippy line that e.l.f. has going on. If you haven't, gotten and tried them yet, they're definitely a win. I'm going to go over that tint with one of the e.l.f. lip oils. This is, the Glow Reviver lip oil. I'm not sure what shade this is in, but I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of shine to that Teddy Tint using the e.l.f. I hope that oil doesn't lift up too much of the tint, though. What do you think? A little bit of Charlotte Tilbury setting powder? We could do that. I got to get rid of some of this shine. Let me tell you, I can't find my, oh, here it is. It's like I couldn't find my full size, so I was going to use my tiny. I was prepared enough to pull out a brush that I wanted to do to set everything with. There we go. And I'm not gonna wear mascara today because, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of wearing mascara, but I am a big fan of this particular product from Clarins. It's a lash serum mascara. It's in the shade Caramel, and it doesn't actually give that much pigment, but I love the fact that it's a serum. I like to feel like I'm treating my lashes with a special treat with this stuff. It's got castor oil in it. I've talked about it before. Gives it a tiny little tint, with this caramel, but it's not one where if I start touching my face, which I'll do, inevitably I'll do, it's not going to smear it all over the place. All right. Oh, you know what else is new? This top is new. I'm bringing in the spring with short sleeves. I don't know. I got it at Winners yesterday, where I stopped in to buy socks. No, I got it on Saturday, actually, when I was at the mall. Anyway, so I'm going in with the Clarins Lash Serum in the shade Caramel. See, it kind of has a little shade to it, but it's not pigmented. $24.99 for my top. That's actually not a bad deal. This top, $24.99. This thing, full price, $24.99. Which one would you rather have? The piece of clothing, if you ask me. All right. I have to get out of my own way in the fact that I overpaid for that Milani brush, but I did use the coupons. I did use the coupons. Oh, and I bought more raffle tickets that day. And it was weird. Like I've told you, like sometimes you get a goodie bag with your raffle ticket when you're buying it for the Springle. I made that up, by the way, Springle. If you're new to the channel, it's the Spring Mingle, the Shoppers Mart Spring Mingle. It's happening on May 3rd around the country, right? It's a universal day. You buy your raffle tickets, you usually get a goodie bag with them, and all the charities go to support women's health in Canada. All the proceeds go to support charities that support women's health here in Canada. And you usually get the goodie bag. In this case, I bought like bulk tickets. I paid $20 and I got 12 my name in the drawing 12 times. And then I was able to pick from this box one item. This is what I picked. It's from Quo Beauty, and it's like it's a tool. It's a beauty tool. You've got, this is a spongy sponge on this side, and it's meant to exfoliate your lips. So the next time I use a lip exfoliator, I can use my tool. And then this side digs out the product. It's like a little spatula in this cute purple color. I like it. Ooh, setting spray. Let's set it. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. I hope your family is well. I appreciate you. I say it. I can't say it enough. I recognize there are tons of choices out there online for you to, like, not even on YouTube. You could be hanging out anywhere. You could be playing Candy Crush. I don't know. But you hung out here. You hung in with me. You watched this video. And I appreciate you. Take care. I'll see you soon.